What's going on YouTube? In this tutorial, I want to show you how you can have two different pieces of information in the same cell, but also have it to where you can use one of the pieces of information or multiple so you can do the calculations that you want to do. So here we have cookie sales data, and we want to have a summary table for the total sales by country for the year 2019. But in our formulas, we want to just grab 2019. And because of formatting constraints in our summary table, we can only use two columns. So at a higher level, what we're going to do is we're going to just grab 2019 and use in our sum ifs formula below. Though that being said, to do this, first you want to make sure that your data is structured in a consistent way so you can split the pieces out as much as possible if you can do this in your data. But if you can, or if you can adjust your data, have some sort of consistency. So like as you can see, I can have a space semicolon right here. If I wanted to have multiple columns, I would make sure that I had a semicolon space in every single one. Now we're going to just use a sum ifs to do a sum ifs by country. So we're going to do sum ifs, and then first our sum range is going to be the revenue as a whole, and the criteria range 1 is going to be our country, and then our criteria 1 is going to be Canada. Now I like to piecemeal my formulas together just to make sure it works every single step. As you can see, this works. So that way, the moment it doesn't work, I can go back and it's much easier to tell which piece didn't work. So the country works, the year, and the criteria range, take a criteria. We're going to call it 2018, and then there you have it. So as you can see, now the sum ifs work. So we have a basic sum ifs by the country and by the for the 2019. But we want to have the 2019 instead of just a hard coded 2019. We want to split it from the cell above. So for this example, I'm going to use int, and the reason why I'm doing int first is because int is going to basically just have whatever I put into it as an integer, right? So and int takes xer. And so the text we want is the year. The delimiter, again, like the reason why I said it's important is because using text after to split the text above. So it's going to be in quotes, semicolon in the space. And then since number is only one, you can match out, match int if not found. There's only one, so I'm just going to close parentheses and close parentheses again. As you can see, now it works, but if we F2, it's referencing from the cell above. And if we change this, for example, 2019, 2018, it got our sales for 2018, like so. Now, one thing to note too with from the above, so it's not here is I use text after. Text after just splits the text above based on a delimiter. In this case, it's a semicolon into space. And the int returns it as an integer. So the text after would return as a text, one is integer, and it will be integer. And now we can go ahead and lock everything down. So we want, for example, to drag it down, we want to only have on the same row. So we put the $sign before the 4, and we can leave this right here, but we can have more columns to the right. So $sign before the E. We copy this down. There you have it, Alt H N C. Boom. And then there you have it. And if we change this to 2017, for example, as you can see, there's no sales for that. 2018, there's some sales. 2020, there's no sales. But as you can see, we can change the year. And now, because the formula is only grabbing the year after the semicolon in our conditional, it is making it to where it uses the formula above. And also, this can make life much easier. Because if we want to expand this, for example, we can have this be year. Now, we need to make sure we have everything locked down if we want to add a new column. So you have to be careful with that. So lock down the different columns in the lookup table. Make sure everything is locked down. If something's not working, it's probably not locked down. Now it's locked down. But we can have this reference to the cell above, so you get 2018, just like that. It changes. So that's it. Hopefully this gives you some thoughts. Is that how you can have two pieces of information in the same cell, but still use information like you want to. Basically, in your formulas, you just have to make sure that you structure data consistently, and that you can use your formulas to split the information apart and use it like you need to. Hope you found this to be helpful. If you did, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you for watching. You have a great day.